a march or a rally. I think we can maybe start opening up ideas of what specifics we want to do. My idea was to maybe march from the Idaho Human Rights area to here. And that was just a possibility. So we opened the discussion. But I suggest pyramids. Anybody else have any other suggested ideas? Sorry.
Man, I want to get a workout.
Actually, maybe it's a good idea if whoever, like,
You guys want to hold up for a second? Lisa's going to get her Walmart.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I just have like a small. I have a question. Is it 4:30 New York time or is it 4:30 here time?
That's another thing I wanted to bring up. It is 4:30 New York time. That's when they're doing it. So I'm more available actually earlier in the day.
Me too.
That when we do that 2:30 here, so that would be exactly.
Well, and the thing is, okay, so this gets me excited. Okay, so like if every Occupy decides to start doing the things at the same time across America, like you're not going to have as much of a police force, and it's like just more of an uprising, and it seems like it would really, I don't know, bind the people together. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's like we have no control over what other Occupies do, but like, wouldn't that be cool if everywhere across America it was at the same time that we did our demonstration?
I think so.
I think it'd be better maybe to do 4:30 our time, especially for downtown. There's a lot of offices down here. A lot of people will be getting off around that time, and I think that's when we'll get the most exposure instead of at like 2:30 when it's in the middle and everyone's walking around their offices.
I'm more in favor of actually doing it at 2:30 because if you're actually wanting press recognition, wanting it on the TV news, chances of it being covering the march. But it's not very long.
So I'm actually kind of more with the 4:30 because I think if we got more exposure and educated more people about it first, and then try to get with the media, that might be a bit more of an impact. And so the more people that actually see us and see what we're going for and that we can talk to and explain things to, the better. And then media should not be the main priority at this point, but after we get a big group together.
Yeah, it may be. I don't know if this is.
Does everyone feel that this is necessary?
Yeah.
I'm pretty loud, I think. I'm not going to be here after the out-of-town work, so I'm not going to block anything or whatever. But I think there are some advantages to the 4:30 time. But I also think that we don't necessarily need to lock ourselves into just a march. And like, so if we're starting at the Human Rights Memorial, just as an idea, but like, so there's a bunch of information here, and we've got, you know, like a way to like distribute information to maybe people passing by for a few hours before the march, whenever it is. You know, you've got all the pedestrians heading on and off campus all day at that point. So you can make, I don't know, start occupying places, right? And stay occupied all day or for a while, and then march later on. And I like I said, I'm not gonna block any times or anything, but that's just something I was thinking.
I'm wondering if we should ever depend on the media. I haven't seen anything on the media much at all until lately. Permits was brought up. Does anybody know about the legalities of anything we want to do, and is that in are people that want active civil disobedience, which I personally want to work.
If there is civil disobedience, how do we handle that to show that we're not part of it? If I don't think it's going to happen, but if it happens, a provocateur, for instance.
That's not civil.
Right. But
Provocateurs.
they could be seen as one of us. So I doubt it's going to happen, but should we be prepared beforehand just in case? Like, they're not us. They're not us. What? I don't know.
I want to make note that with that, anything that is illegal is considered civil disobedience. Therefore, blocking traffic or doing a sit-in and not being violent, if anyone feels that violence is, that destroying property is considered violent, then being violent doesn't necessarily have to be done in order for it to be civil disobedience. So having a sit-in is just as important, and you can be arrested, you can deal with legality issues, but if you don't want to be part of that, I'm sure there's going to be groups later on in the future that are going to be wanting to take place in civil disobedience, and you don't have to be part of that. That's this whole thing, is that we're trying to work together, but do different things